Welcome to Mister's Video Diaries, episode 1. Oh my god, how exciting! Welcome, y'all. I'm Mister. And isn't this cute? Newspaper and paper and glue. This is gonna just be something I'm doing because I used to write in a diary. This pretty little diary. But she's getting a bit boring. So why not do a video diary? And I'm gonna post it on the internet. How exciting. Because at the end of the day, no one's gonna see it. So I don't care. And low-key, if they do see it, who cares? I'm talking about myself and myself only. So like, I don't give a shit if you see it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it as a diary, just a thoughts and feelings type of situation. So yeah, let me just tell you about my life. It is currently, I was looking for my phone, but you're on my phone. I think it's, it might be like March 28th. No, because Melanie came out on the 20th. I think it's March 30th. Okay, it's March 30th of March 2026. I am Mr. Mister. This is my video diary. Oh my god, I'm going around in circles. What's happened recently? Right now I just finished working for 4 days. Work's pretty standard. I just work at a thrift shop with a lot of people. So a lot of personalities, a lot of feelings, a lot of voices, a lot of opinions, but it's pretty normal. Nothing really happens. We just do our job. We do it pretty good. We help customers. We get them out the shop, get their money. Standard retail stuff. I do appreciate my shop a lot though because we get a lot of good stuff. It's just a thrift shop's are fun. Like you get to see interesting things that you don't normally get to see in day-to-day life. Plus, cause like I am a fashion girly, I don't show it. Like you wouldn't see me in fashion ever, but like I like the idea of fashion. So it's just fun to see all the clothes, and I do love a good knick-knack, paddywhack. So I can't help but work there, even though like I'm bored, I would say, but I don't think I'll ever leave. I low-key like it a bit too much. I don't let people know it. But it's noticeable. I'm actually, and also I feel like I'm really respected though. I feel like my job, my like managers like me. Like I wouldn't say they love me. I don't think anyone can really love their workers, but like they like me to not want me to leave, you know? And I feel like that's good. Apart from that, not much else happens. Even on my days off, I'm mostly at home in this beautiful room thinking about everything I've done wrong in life, everything I've done right in life, how I see myself, how I see everyone else. I go a bit crazy by day 4, day 3 sometimes, but otherwise, yeah. I watched Drag Race. I'm a big Drag Race fan. I watched Drag Race on Saturday after work. It was a really shocking episode. I don't know if you guys watch it, but Jane don't. She got her sent packing. And I honestly took that to heart. I took that really personally because I wasn't even rooting for her to win. Don't get me wrong. I like her. I like her drag. But I wasn't rooting for her just because there was other girls that I liked more. But even sitting there not rooting for her, I'm flabbergasted. She deserved to go all the way. And you can sit here and say, yeah, but half the highs and wins she got, she didn't, like, technically deserve. But the judges were, you know, boosting her, giving her an ego boost, taking her all the way to this end. And they were the ones hyping her up, giving her this track record. Clearly just so they could have this whole, she breaks records shit for their TV. And then she bombs one challenge and they throw her to the wolves. Like, did she lose lip sync? Yes. Was she bad in the challenge? I mean, arguably, no, I don't think she was the worst or second worst personally, but that's just my opinion. However, I think okay. So the funny thing is, she went up against Nini Coco. Nini Coco is my winner. She's who I want to win the season, which will be finished in 3 weeks. She's who I want to win. So you gotta understand, I'm very biased right now. I wanted Nini to stay, and yes, she did win the lip sync. However, in this case, even though I'm a massive Nini Coco stan, she's my winner. She's my ride or die. Send her packing. Jane don't deserve to stay. Sorry. Like, I really do love Nini, and I don't even want Jane to win, but, like, that's just how it felt. Like, send Nini packing. Like, Jane deserved to be there, and if you didn't want to send Nini packing, save them both. You're fucking RuPaul. You can do what you want. Save them both. Like, especially because next week, it's the top 4 gonna get, what we're gonna eliminate one bitch. No, you fucking weren't. So you may as well just kept Jane this week. She probably would have done good next week, and then you could have chopped, like, Darlene, Nini, or Juicy. Like, oh my god. I feel heartbroken for her. And you could clearly see when RuPaul announces Nini's name, Jane literally dies behind the eyes. And just witnessing that really peed me off. And it's the first time since I started watching Drag Race in season 12, sorry. Since season 12, where I've actually considered I don't want to watch Drag Race anymore. I love Drag Race, and honestly, that's what I look forward to. That's literally what's the reason why I keep going, I keep working, I keep living low-key. Because when I watch Drag Race, I find it so entertaining, and I just feel so, like, seen and powerful through them. So, like, I love Drag Race. But, like, this is the first time I've watched a drag queen, which I wasn't even rooting for, get chopped. And I'm low-key like, no, they're just using her to break records. One mistake, throw her to the wolves so that they can probably, invite her back later on. Which is just like, whatever. But, like, they played on her face. They obviously just wanted her to, like, have the shock value, to have the gag. And Loki to what? Save fucking Darlene, save fucking Juicy. Love them, I really do. I don't ever have a problem against anyone. I don't, like, no one's to blame except for RuPaul and the producers. But, like, she just did not need to be chopped. Like, even if you didn't want her to win the fucking season, you could have took her to the finale, made her top 2, made her a runner-up, and then brought her back later and then had her sweep the season. Like, it was so pointless to drag her that way. And I don't think she's gonna win the lip sync she already done the Has Herses, like Susie and Martine have the last couple seasons, just because she's not a massive lip syncer, and she's going up against what? Mia Star, Kenya Pleaser, probably some of the earlier girls like Mandy Mango. Like, she's not gonna beat them, unfortunately. They might force her to the end, but, like, even then, it's just not, it won't feel justified. She should have been in that finale. She should have been up against that second person in top 2. Anyway, sorry, that was a rant. That's like, this is why I like video diaries. I can just rant. Well, when I'm writing, bitch, I can't write all this shit. Okay, see, that got me peeved off for a minute. What else did I watch? Oh, I watched The Pit. I don't know if you guys have watched The Pit. That little hospital show on HBO. That is my Pookie. That is my cry show. That shit gets me going every episode. Every 5 minutes, I'm, like, tearing up. It's really real, is what they were going for, obviously. But the character dynamics, and just the fact that it's, like, very, obviously, real. And I have trauma with a hospital. Nah, but I have trauma-related hospitals. I think that might be part of it, but mainly. But, like, just seeing everyone be so grateful and so happy and caring and kind in the hospital scenes really gets my little heart going. It really do. Oh, also on Friday, Melanie Martinez's new album, Hades, came out, which I was a massive Melanie Martinez fan since she debuted with Crybaby and Dollhouse, the Dollhouse EP and stuff like that. So I've been a massive fan since 2015, 2014. And yeah, so, like, her 4th album came out, Hades, and I wasn't expecting too much because her last album, Portals, didn't really resonate with me, didn't really hit home with me. I haven't picked it up since I put it down. So I was really excited, but also very hesitant. But this album, Hades, 18 songs, 4 minutes each average. She swept. I'm sorry, they're all bangers. There's probably only like 2 skips for me, which that's not a lot for me. I'm a big skipper. So the fact that like majority of the album I will happily put on and listen all the way through, that's surprising. My main ones in that one that I love the most are, it's funny, so the 3 main ones that I like, the 3 songs on this album that start with the letter G. I like Gutter, Garbage, and Grudges. They're my top 3. Really funny that they all start with G. I also like, no, I like Grudges because it goes into Monopoly Man, which that has a really good transition sound. I don't know, really like just like resonates to me really well. I also like The Vatican, obviously. That's probably one of the best songs on this album. The way she's like, it's so homoerotic, the way you pray to men. Like, yes, get them, eat them. They're okay. They're okay. Eat them. The only skip on the album, which the one that I would truly like, the minute I hear that shit, even if it's across the fucking street, I'm running across the road and turning it off, is The Chat Room. It's too long. It's like a 7-minute song. That's way too long for a song, for starters. And it's just something about it that feels really childish to me. So I skipped that one a lot. I actually haven't listened to it since the first time I listened to it. That's how much I just don't want to listen to it again. And then maybe, oh, which one was it? I'm not a massive fan of. I can't remember its name. Oh, White Boy with a Gun. White Boy with a Gun. It's not even really singing in that one. It's a bit more of a talking one, which I don't mind a talking song. Who does it a lot? One of my favorite artists does a lot of talking. Lana Del Rey and Olivia Rodrigo sometimes have talking ones, which like no one they're not really talking. It's like they're singing, but it just feels so like every word is like spoken that like it just like feels like they're talking to you. But I am a fan of talking if done right. However, White Boy with a Gun does not give me what I would need in a talking song. But Chat Room and White Boy with a Gun are the only ones that I would honestly skip. And even then, White Boy with a Gun, it's kind of just like if I'm feeling it, I'll play it. But Chat Room is like, go on, I'm not listening to you. Low-key deleted you off the album. I'm also really annoyed because I ordered a lot of merch for this album. I pre-ordered it all. And it's now a couple days after the album's come out. Where's my merch? Where's my hoodie? Where's my signed CDs? Where am I buying all that? Where my storybook? Like, I'm actually not surprised because I just remembered that with Portals, I did this as well. I pre-ordered all this merch. And it came 3 months after the album came out. So I pre-ordered it probably a month in advance. And then it came 3 months after the album came out. So that took pretty much 4 months to get to me. Which is a long time. Especially the 3 months after the album. That's a long time. Because I pre-ordered it. So the album came out in March. Portals. 2023, March. I didn't get it until June 2023. When I was in hospital beating cancer. So it was a nice present, honestly, when I was in hospital because I got to open up all this Melanie Martinez merch, which, funny enough, I actually don't have anymore. Apart from this top. This is the only merch I have from her Portals era. Because I went through a thing last year where I decided that I no longer cared about Melanie. I was just having a moment. So I sold all my merch. But I still have 2 of her vinyls, and I've ordered all this merch, so hopefully it will come. I'm really annoyed about that because I sold my Portal signed CD. But that's okay. We live and we learn, we grow and we move. Can't hate him. It's my money. It's my money. Okay, it's my money. Okay, enough about all that. I'm supposed to be talking about my feelings. Yeah, I'm avoiding the main thing. I don't feel like myself. I'm actually also just really scared because we're pretty much in April now. This is what? January, February, March. This is the 4th month of the year already. I feel like this year's flying by. And then also in May, I have 3 psychiatrical appointments with a therapist. Because little old me has decided that I would like to possibly look into transitioning. So I have to be evaluated. That triggers me, low-key, because why the fuck does someone else get to decide my body and decide if I'm mentally stable to do this, even though I've been fighting with this battle for 5-6 years, and it's something I've always wanted to do, but I knew that you had to do this whole stupid long process, and it costs a lot of money, so I always put it away, annoyed at myself for not just doing it 6 years ago, because I probably would have been a hot, pretty girl now, but that's okay. We live and we learn. We grow and we move. I should slogan that. But, yeah, so I'm scared about that. I've never also, because they're probably gonna want me to talk about my feelings, and as you can clearly see, I'm not a feelings queen. So that's interesting. Yeah, and I gotta save up for that, because I don't have enough money right now. And the life is expensive. Petrol is like $3 a liter. Luckily, I don't drive much, but like, I don't want to drive if it's gonna cost this much. Also, I'm just really lonely at the moment. I have no friends. I say that, and you're probably thinking, you probably have friends. No, like, I really don't, but it's not anyone else's fault. It is my fault. Like, I know it's my fault. I don't reach out. I don't message. I don't contact anyone. Like, of course, I have acquaintances. I have probably, maybe 4 girls in my life that, I would love to be closer with and love to, actually hang out with. But even when I attempt to hang out with, they kind of brush me off. And not, probably not in, a I don't want to be a friend way. It's probably just an anxious thing. Or they don't know the time. Or, because most of these people already have friends. And a lot of friends. So when you already have a lot of friends, you don't really want to make more friends. Not because you don't want to, more just, why would you if you don't need to? Making friends is kind of a big commitment. Kind of a draining experience if not done correctly. So, I can imagine not wanting to do that if you don't have to. Makes sense. But when you don't have friends, and you want friends, but they already have friends, it's really hard to get friends. And so then I end up just staying home and trying not to, delete myself. So yeah, it's not getting to me at all, I promise. But yeah, other than that, I only have to work Thursday, and then I get 6 days off because of the Easter long weekend, and I get paid for that, thank God, because I love being a part-timer, sick leave and annual leave and holiday leave, so it all works out. But yeah, I think that's it for now, because, like I said, not much is happening. I've talked about the things that I do in my life and how they affected me. But yeah, so that was Mr. Video Diaries episode 1. This is probably going to be a weekly thing, or just whenever I feel like it, low-key. But yeah, I hope. Well, I enjoyed this, actually. I kind of like talking out loud, so I probably will do this more often. And maybe I'm just going crazy, but that's something we'll figure out some other day. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Actually, no, don't. Maybe you shouldn't be watching this. I'm actually, I'm kind of crazy. Actually, I hope no one's watching. But if there is someone watching, thank you, and yeah. I don't know why I'm acting like this is, gonna be, a thing that I want people to watch. No, I don't want you to watch this. I'm just posting this because I want to have, a video catalog. I want to have just, a video proof of my existence. Because sometimes, I feel like if I died right now, I wouldn't have anything to be shown for it. Anyways, this has been fun. Bye. Bye. Bye.